Hey everyone, so if you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the button below so that you can get subscribed and see all of my videos and content that I have coming to you guys. So, as you see, this is a book review. It's for A Father's Love and it's by Dionna Newsome. Now, I had never read a book by her before, so I didn't know what to expect. At first it started off as like a book of poetry, kind of like it had a couple it had like a poem in it at the beginning, and then after that it had like a letter to her father, right? So this is one of those books that I would really recommend to people that have like an estranged relationship with their father, or your relationship with your father is not the best, because it really talks about how you heal from that, how you grow past that, how you basically let go, how you try and overcome it, and the feelings that the author experienced while she was going through this with her father. So it's and there's even pictures in it. There's pictures of her and her father spending time together, and just the way that she was able to open up. I feel like it takes a lot to be that vulnerable. So I feel like it was a self-help book. I'm not going to call it an autobiography or anything like that. I feel like it was more of a self-help book than anything, because it was she was giving some of her examples and experiences of things that she's gone through with her own father, but then there were moments where it was this is how, even though if you're not in the exact same situation, this is how you can overcome it. This is how you sit here and you start to let go. This is how you sit here and you start to vocalize these feelings. There were just a lot of different examples, and honestly, it was hard to read. Not in that oh, the writing was bad or anything like that. It wasn't hard to read like that, but it's just if you do have kind of an off relationship with your parent or something, I don't feel like this is one of those books where you can just read through it in a day. This isn't one of those books you can sit here and read through it in one sitting. Technically, can you? Yes, because I feel like it was under 80 pages. So technically, can you? Yes. Should you? No, because you want to actually be able to absorb the material that you're reading. So I would not sit here and say, oh, just sit down and try and knock this book out. I'm trying to remember how many chapters it had. It had, I'm going to scroll past it. So it didn't so much have chapters, it more so had blocks, but it did. So there was a short story in it. There was a poem in it. It talks about forgiving and letting go, opening up, using other forms of communication to try and communicate your feelings, whether it's over the phone, whether it's on a Facebook Messenger type of thing, whether it's a letter. It was in one of the sections really stressed not to blame yourself. It's not your fault. As the child, it's not your fault that your parent or your father was off and either living with other women, so they didn't have enough time to spend with you, or they were in jail or something like that. So that's what she really dealt with in the book. And again, I'm not trying to give too much away because I want to actually encourage people to sit here. I'm almost out of breath. Sit here and read it. It talks about finding an ally. She wrote a poem, and the poem was titled "Forgiving You Was Not Easy." That poem was beautiful. You guys have to check that out. The book is on Amazon. Again, I don't know if I said it before, but the book is on Amazon, so it's on Kindle. I don't remember if it was on Kindle Unlimited. She discusses a 5-step process that you can take, and she also gives a preview of her next book, so you can't go wrong with that. You guys, this is one of those books where it's I don't know, I feel like you could even almost gift it to well, maybe if you don't have a close relationship with your father, you wouldn't exactly be gifting it, but if you know someone that's dealing with issues and feelings against their father, or they have an estranged relationship, this would be a good gift to give them. If you know that Father's Day is approaching, and you know the people get emotional during that time of the year because they're not close with their father. So that would be it would be one of those bonding moments. I would appreciate if someone gave me a self-help book like that, because it's not one of those self-help books that's attacking you oh, you should eat better, oh, you should exercise more. It's really one of those look, I know you've been struggling with this and I want to help you, but I don't have the right words, so I feel like this book would help you. So that's all I can say about it. I enjoyed the book. Like I said, it was hard for me to read because I felt at some points I related to it a lot more than I would like to admit. But it was a good book, so you guys let me know what you think. If you've already read the book, please comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. And for now, I am out.
Shorty fire like a ball of fire. Bitch on game like a fucking empire. Mama told me stay away from pretty little liars. I be going through the wire. Shorty fire like a ball of fire. Bitch on game like a fucking empire. Mama told me stay away from pretty little liars. Yeah, what now? Niggas pissed off, I left the background.